San Francisco 49ers ended up driving down the field and scoring a touchdown. And then Daniel Jones compounded the boneheadedness and threw that interception. And I'm just sitting there like, wow, that's what it's going to be, that type of day today. Hey, it's Keith, host of Sportsvibestv, and in this video, I'm going to be discussing the San Francisco 49ers 36-9 drubbing of my beloved New York Giants. If you're into Giants videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon, that way you're notified whenever I drop new content. So with that being said, let's get into it. Every week, I make a video and I drop it saying what the Giants need to do in order to emerge victorious every game. And it seems like the Giants watch that video and they do the exact opposite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link it up above so you can watch it and tell me if I'm pretty much wrong or right in my analysis. But the first thing Daniel Jones did when he went out there was he threw a pitch play to Evan Ingram, which to me was a terrible play call by Jason Garrett, and he fumbled the ball. That's error number one. Error number two, he goes out there right before the end of the half when the team is still in contention. It's still a pretty competitive game. We're only down, if I'm not mistaken, by 10 at that point. And he throws an interception and gives, the 49ers a very short field, which they take advantage of, and they score a touchdown. And from that point onward, the game was over. After Daniel Jones threw that interception, the defense just kind of looked at him and they were like, that's the kind of game you're going to have this week? Bet. We're checking out. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Because up until that point, if you were watching the game, it was still competitive. The Giants weren't playing good at any, point in time, but we were still somewhat competitive. But after that late interception in the first half by Daniel Jones, it seems like the team just checked out. And I'm really interested in looking at Daniel Jones's contract, because at the moment it seems like he got some kind of performance bonus to give the other team the ball, because that's pretty much what he is doing every single game. I think they said in the game he's only had one game in his NFL career where he did not even have an interception or a fumble. And it seems like this year he's kind of mixing it up. He's like one interception here, one fumble there, and we're going to be good for this game. And I don't understand what's going on. We brought in Jason Garrett to kind of mold Daniel Jones and kind of make him a better player and to, build off his rookie season. But as of right now, the only offensive genius I can compare, Jason Garrett to would be Adam Gase over there on the Jets sideline, who they got it even worse if you ask me. But Jason Garrett better get it together. My fear coming into this year was that Jason Garrett would, do his best with Daniel Jones and then end up moving on to another team, and Jones would have to learn his third system in 3 years. But at this point, I don't think Jason Garrett is getting the job anywhere else. I don't think he's going to be interviewed anywhere else, because Daniel Jones looks like he's regressing, and that's a very big problem. Not only that, the defense, yes, they had some moments where they kind of did their thing, but for the most part, we got cooked by a backup quarterback in Nick Mullins. And the 49ers weren't even at full strength, and it didn't look like we belonged on the same field with them for the entirety of that game. It was real tough to watch as a New York Giants fan when you came into the season thinking that, all right, we're not going to be championship contenders. But the way Joe Judge was preaching, I'm thinking we're going to be at least competitive in every single game, which for the most part in the first two games we were. But this game, the 49ers, they beat us down, and it was confusing to me, because I was in group text telling everybody like, yeah, Giants going to be good. 49ers don't got enough players. Yeah, we're going to be all right. This one shouldn't be difficult. And that's pretty much what I said in previous videos. And then we were on the field and I'm like, damn, I'm going to have to get on camera and actually try to discuss this nonsense that I'm seeing out here on this football field. And then Corey Ballentine, he's a player I got to point out, because time and time again, I'm always complaining about what he's doing on defense opposite of James Bradbury, who usually is holding his position down and doing what he got to do. But now Corey Ballentine is affecting us negatively in special teams. There were 2 plays where he kind of dropped the ball. One, he fielded the kickoff like 5-6 yards into the end zone. He decided to take the ball out, and I think he barely got to the 15-yard line, and we had to start deep in our own field. And then there was another play earlier on in the game where, there was a bad snap on a field goal. Corey Ballentine came across the edge, and he was in position to block the field goal and completely whiffed. So I'm like, bro, you are negatively affecting us on defense, and now you bringing your nonsense over to special teams. I'm like, wow, something got to give. Either we got to move Logan Ryan and have him opposite Bradbury, give Love some more time in, at safety, free safety. But even then, Darnay Holmes was doing some boneheaded plays, and he would be the person that would replace either Ballentine in the defensive back rotation. Darnay Holmes had a very bad, what was it? I'm not sure. I think it was holding. It was a defensive holding penalty on 3rd and 22, where the Giants could have gotten the ball right before the end of the half with time to go down and actually go up or be up at the end of the half. And he dropped the ball, made a boneheaded rookie mistake, and the San Francisco 49ers ended up driving down the field and scoring a touchdown. And then Daniel Jones compounded the boneheadedness and threw that interception. And I'm just sitting there like, wow, that's what it's going to be, that type of day today. And it's just frustrating as a Giants fan, But Gettleman's on the hot seat, and I just hope Joe Judge doesn't lose this team, because you can't be beating them over the head every practice and then they come out and look like that. So you guys, let me know what you thought. You guys, let me know what you think about the game and how you guys felt it ended up going down. All right. Once again, I'm Keith, host of Sportsvibestv, and I'm out.